Hello, dear viewers, and what's this? A third trailer in a row? What's going on? Yesterday we had Clayface, the other day we had Avengers Doomsday, and now we have Resident Evil. Or should I say it more like Resident Evil? This is the new movie that's slated to come out later this year, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I kind of love Resident Evil. I haven't been able to play the new games because I don't have the new console. Maybe if I started a Patreon or something, I might be able to afford something like that. But having said that, like, I'm able to just, like, I have the N64 collection here. I have the Resident Evil Gaiden. I have all sorts of games. I don't have any of the PlayStation games because I said in a video earlier a few days ago that I'm an Xboxer, so I haven't played any of those spin-off games. But I know, Teddy. It's a new Resident Evil. And I enjoyed the route that these movies or the games have taken lately, and I might be in the minority here. In fact, I know I'm going to be kind of in the minority here, but I didn't mind the Netflix series. I did a review on that series, and I also didn't mind the movies. They're a guilty pleasure of mine, and if you want to hate on them, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you to each their own. But there are things about those entries that I personally enjoyed. And, but this here, from my understanding, will have nothing to do with, like, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy. This is going to be its own standalone project. And I think this is something that a lot of people never really realized that they would have rather had. But I'll talk more about that after we see this. And I'm trying to get my hair a little neat. I probably need to do something about the lighting here. Maybe get some curtains or something. But let's see what we have here. And let's play.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my god. Anybody order a kidney or liver? What this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
You got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I can do that. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
I'm still getting my feelings that you don't even care enough to come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working. This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain.
Ooh! That's how it starts. I haven't seen Weapons. Is that any good? Nor Barbarian. But if what I've heard about it is to be believed, it's fitting that he directed Resident Evil.
Hello? There's an emergency here. Wondering if I could use your phone?
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police.
I love this already.
This number, please. I love you.
Ha! That's the same type of round that they use in games.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours.
Ooh!
You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Oh!
Yeah, where was it going?
You do? Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
You know, until they actually said Raccoon City, okay, September 18th. You would never have guessed this would have been a Resident Evil movie. And that's one of the things I really enjoy about this. It really reminds me of Resident Evil 7 and 8, where it's, especially 8, where it's just focusing on more of the everyman situation, who's just been tossed into this chaotic world. He's someone who's not meant to be like a great hero or something, or like destined to destroy a BOW or a tyrant or fight Albert Wesker. This is just somebody who's caught up in it all. And that is really what I think Resident Evil has been missing out on. And is one of the reasons I think Resident Evil 7 Biohazard worked really well, is because it was allowed to be just about a person. Just a small self-contained story. Well, it looks less like it'll be self-contained because it looks like we're actually going to be in Raccoon City. But let's look back on this.
Give me your liver, whatever this is. Anybody. It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for them.
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I can do that.
But like the whole setup, like with him hitting a zombie walking on the side of the road, and like I'm guessing disabling his car because that's how things were back in the 90s. That is very Resident Evil right there. The setup is right there. You don't need to overthink it. It's just there. Again, I have not seen either of these. Got up, walked away. Now, technically, I mean, I don't know how zombies in the Resident Evil, like, I've never actually encountered zombies in frozen conditions outside Veronica, but I do believe, like, in the zombie survival guide, they don't generate body heat, so that they should freeze.
Hello?
Like this setup right here is just perfect.
There's an emergency here. Wondering if I could use your phone?
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things...
Like, this is, like, the perfect Resident Evil setup. Something happens and you go to the nearest location, and, like, I'm thinking, like, the mansion incident in the first game. And, in this case, it's just a house out in the middle of nowhere, a farm. And you can tell this had something to do with whatever that zombie was from earlier. Something happened.
And I can't get a hold of police.
And something's upstairs. So naturally, and a classic staple of the genre of the Resident Evil survival mythos, the pump action or the double-barreled shotgun.
Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please? I love you.
I see there. You got a typewriter. That's a very nice touch right there. I appreciate that they put the typewriter in. What else? The lighting here is a little... And the way they hold on that, I do believe that is supposed to be the same shotgun brand or shotgun ammunition brand from the games. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, look at that.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours.
That there. I mean, jeez. And I appreciate that they keep it in shadow.
You got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
What is in that thing? What is that thing? So is this Raccoon City?
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
But I'm interested in seeing this. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. It's up there with like Halo, like in terms of gaming. It's up there with Halo, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Assassin's Creed. My friend introduced it to me. Like I was probably 13, just going into middle school, and I fell in love with the franchise ever since. And it is amazing to see how much this series has changed over the years. And like Clayface, I feel like this is going to be an fly under the radar sort of movie that doesn't need a big budget. It knows who it's going for, and this seems more like a year of horror now that I'm thinking about it. We have Clayface and now we have Resident Evil, and those I'm actually more interested in seeing than Avengers Doomsday. But what do you viewers think? Does this look like it's going to be a creepy good time? Do you think it's going to stay faithful to the source material? Do you think it's going to have any reoccurring characters, or do you think it's just going to be its own story? Please let me know what you think, and I'll look forward to hearing from you and hearing what you guys have to say. And until then, I'm going to see this. I'm going to see this, Clayface, Doomsday, and but definitely this and Clayface are taking a higher priority. I mean, they come out before Doomsday, but I'm more excited for these than the Marvel film. But enough talking. Have a great day, and please take care.